Hi sewing friends, welcome to my sewing room. My name is Beth, and if you're new, welcome. Today I'm making a Christmas ornament. I'll be making a few of the same design, and I have ideas for more. If you'd like to see some more simple Christmas ornaments, let me know. Let's get started. I have a few things out for the holidays this year. This is right as you enter my front door, and I have these little pillows I made on a miniature chair, and I also have a small little feather tree with some miniature ornaments. I have the Christmas tree ornament from a previous video. I'll leave the link below, and these stars are my newest addition to my little tree. To make my miniature star, I pulled out some scraps, and I also have my little Christmas tree right there to kind of compare the size of my newest ornament to add. I have all my scraps. I have some ribbon, some beads, and I am going to begin by cutting some 1-inch squares. This is the center square, and I also need some triangles for the corners of those stars. So I have a center square that is a blue center square. Your square could be any color. And then I will need 8 squares that are 1 inch for the rest of my little patchwork ornament. I have some leftover triangles from a box that I have here. I kind of store triangles in a box, so some of these are a little bit bigger than I need, but I'm going to go ahead and use those as well. This is a smaller triangle. I am just covering the corner of that square. I am not sewing up to the corner of the square. I'm starting in the center of one of the sides and just attaching it like this. All of the star points will be slightly different. I just finger pressed that first star point open, and then I will add another triangle to the other side of this square, just making sure that it will cover that other corner. I'll attach it, I will finger press it open again, and then I'm using the back of the square to guide me as I cut away the excess fabric. I went ahead and I made 3 more of these little 1-inch squares covered with some triangle corners for my quilt block today. And when I was done with that, I joined it all together into a very tiny quilt block that will be this really cute little star ornament. After pressing my little pieces, I came over to my sewing machine and I laid it all out, and then I'll sew these little tiny squares into rows, and then I will put those 3 rows together. I need 4 squares for those outside corners, and this is a very scrappy little star quilt block. I pressed my quilt block, and then I have a backing fabric right here. I'm going to sew onto 3 sides of my backing fabric, and I do have excess there. You can see the salvage of the backing fabric's a little bit longer on that one side, and that's okay. That's kind of helps me a little bit because that is the edge that I will be turning in and hand stitching. So it's kind of nice to have a little bit of that excess fabric. I turned those top edges in, and then I pressed so that they would stay put while I do my hand stitching. I will be inserting a little ribbon into the top as I go along with my hand stitching, and then I was trying to decide if I would add this cute little button. It has a little glittery part in the center. It's an old button with sort of a shiny center, which I really like, but I'm not sure I will be using it on this ornament. I kind of like those 4 corners with the silver beads, so I'll probably add the silver beads to the 4 corners. And I just took a needle and thread and started away from the beginning to kind of pull my knot inside. I'm going to sew along the top of my ornament, and when I get to the center, I will add that ribbon and I will secure the ribbon in the center. When I was done closing up the top of this little ornament, I added these little silver beads to the 4 corners. These little ornaments are really fun and easy to make, and I'm sure if you just made it just a little bit bigger, you could put it on a larger Christmas tree. They do not have to be this tiny. I was aiming for some tiny ornaments to go on this miniature tree. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.